Therefore, the Rebbe says, there is a mitzvah now, which is a mitzvah in the Torah, that the Eibishter, just like he gave us a Torah, the Eibishter gave us a mitzvah to listen to a Navi. The Eibishter says in Parshas Shoftim, Navi mekir b'cha, that I'm going to appoint, Navi akim mekir b'cha, I'm going to establish a Navi from amongst you, and Elof tishmoin, and you have a mitzvah to listen to the Navi. The Rambam tells us in Sefer Hamadin, Mishnah Torah, the Rambam says, Miyesoidei hadas, it's from the fundamentals of Yiddishkeit, it's one of the principles of faith, leidat, to know, shahakel menabe b'nei adam, that the Eibishter communicates prophecy to people. And the Rambam tells us a mitzvah to listen to the Navi. So here's an important question, the Rebbe says. Question. He says, since the Rambam is a sefer of halachis, if we're going to argue and we're going to say that what? That, because one might argue, say, Nevuah, that's an old-time thing. We all know that we don't have Nevi'im today. If you go out on the street and you say, Yankel, you hear? There is a Navi. He looks at you like you're insane. Nevuah? Nevuah is over. Eliyahu Navi is a Navi still. But general, there is no more Nevi'im. To prove that, the Gemara says, in Masechtas Yoma, Mishemeis Nevi'im Achroinim, when the last Nevi'im Achroinim passed away, Chagai, Zechariah, Malachi, these are the last Nevi'im, Nestalka Ruach HaKodesh. Ruach HaKodesh departed. So someone will argue, say, there's no Nevuah. So the Rebbe says, if that's the case, why is the Rambam Marich to us today telling us all about how prophecy works, and it's Yesodei Hadas, to know that it's one of the fundamentals of faith that the Eibishter speaks to a Navi, if it's absolutely not Negeah B'zman Hazeh, the mitzvah, the idea of the halacha of Nevuah. So therefore, we have to say, it's because it's not a absolute that there's no Nevuah. True, Chazal say Nistalka, when the Nevi'im passed away, Nistalka Ruach HaKodesh, but the Rebbe's Medayik, they use the words Nistalka Ruach HaKodesh. Nistalka means it stopped. They don't use the word Batla. Batla means it was Nisbatal. It was officially stopped. Paska, it ended. Nistalka, it departed. Nistalka means it was departed. Something that departs, someone leaves and he goes out of town, he can always come back. So it's Nistalka. And the reason is because a person needs to know Bizman Hazeh as well, that the concept of Nevuah is a possibility. And to prove that the concept of Nevuah is a possibility, the Rebbe says, we can see in history that the word Balei Ruach HaKodesh, what does the Gemara say? From the days of Zechariah, from the Nevi'im Achroinim, when they passed away, Nistalka Ruach HaKodesh. But the Rebbe says, take a look in history, we had Yidden, we had Tzaddikim, who were Balei Ruach HaKodesh. They had Ruach HaKodesh. And another very important thing the Rebbe says is, take a look in Rambam. When the Rambam gives you the conditions that there needs to be to a Navi, the Rambam gives you a whole list. In order for Nevuah to rest upon a person, for a person to be merit, to be a prophet, he gives you a list of certain qualifications that the Navi needs to have. The Rambam does not put amongst the conditions that he has to live in the days of the Beis HaMikdash. The Rambam doesn't put any time constraints on Nevuah. If the essential aspect of Nevuah is something of the time of past, then the Rambam would have put it in the Sefer of Halacha. Like he says many times, that this Halacha, Yovel, doesn't apply Bizman Hazeh. Nevuah doesn't apply Bizman Hazeh. Rambam doesn't say that. Is a siman that it's possible that it does apply. Not that it's possible. It does apply. It's just that technically there weren't any Nevi'im. But doesn't mean that essentially it cannot be.